Ever felt your heart race before a big event or a knot in your stomach as a deadline approaches? That's stress, a powerful biological response rooted deep in your brain. It's an ancient survival mechanism designed to protect you from danger, but in our modern world it often works overtime. Think of your brain as the command center of your body, managing everything from breathing to emotions. When stress hits, it's like a blaring alarm disrupting normal operations. This isn't just a feeling, it's a real physiological event. The goal isn't to eliminate stress but to manage it, turning down the alarm so your brain can function at its best. We'll explore how specific brain parts like the amygdala and hippocampus play roles in the stress response. Hormones like cortisol aren't villains, they're messengers trying to help. The hopeful part, your brain is dynamic and capable of change, a concept called neuroplasticity. The pathways built under stress can be rerouted, and your brain can relearn calm. This journey is about understanding, empowerment, and recovery. Let's dive in and see how you can guide your brain back to strength. It all starts with the amygdala, your brain's emotional watchdog. Constantly scanning for danger, it reacts instantly, sounding the alarm at any sign of threat. This triggers the hypothalamus, the command center for your stress response. The hypothalamus activates your autonomic nervous system, launching the fight-or-flight response. Adrenaline surges, your heart races, breathing quickens, and your senses sharpen. This system is designed for survival, giving you the energy to act fast. But the hypothalamus also kicks off a second pathway, the HPA axis. This leads to the release of cortisol, the stress hormone, keeping your body on high alert. Cortisol ensures you have fuel and suppresses non-essential functions like digestion. This entire cascade happens in seconds, often before you're even aware. In the short term, it's effective, but if the alarm never stops, problems begin. Chronic activation keeps your body and brain in a constant state of tension. Understanding this process is the first step to regaining control. Short bursts of stress can sharpen your focus and memory, helping you perform under pressure. Your brain flags stressful moments as important, creating vivid memories to help you avoid future danger. Once the threat passes, your system should return to balance. But when stress is constant, like ongoing work pressure or financial worries, the alarm never shuts off. Chronic stress bathes your brain in cortisol, disrupting communication between brain cells. This can affect your mood, sleep, and concentration, like static on a phone line. Over time, brain regions like the amygdala can grow more reactive, making you even more sensitive to stress. Meanwhile, areas involved in memory and decision-making can weaken and shrink. These aren't just feelings, they're real physical changes in your brain's structure. Chronic stress creates a vicious cycle. The more reactive your brain becomes, the harder it is to calm down. But these changes aren't permanent. With the right strategies, you can reverse much of the damage. Your brain's ability to adapt is your greatest asset. Chronic stress hits the hippocampus, the brain's librarian, hard. This area is crucial for learning and memory, but it's packed with cortisol receptors, making it vulnerable. High cortisol weakens connections between neurons and slows the birth of new brain cells. Over time, the hippocampus can actually shrink, making it harder to form new memories. Forgetfulness and brain fog aren't character flaws. They're signs your memory center is under siege. The good news? The hippocampus is highly plastic and can recover. Lowering stress and adopting healthy habits can regrow neurons and restore memory. Your brain's library can be rebuilt. Recovery is possible with the right approach. Stress doesn't just affect memory, it changes how you think. The prefrontal cortex, your brain's CEO, handles planning and impulse control. Under stress, cortisol weakens this area while the amygdala, the emotional guard, takes over. Decision-making shifts from thoughtful to instinctive, making you more impulsive and less creative. Complex problem-solving becomes difficult and old habits take over. Poor choices made under stress can increase stress further, creating a feedback loop. Recognizing this is a biological process, not a personal failing, is key. Understanding your brain's wiring is the first step to regaining control. You can learn to re-engage your inner CEO. Chronic stress strengthens the amygdala and weakens the prefrontal cortex, a recipe for anxiety and irritability. Your brain becomes hypervigilant, interpreting neutral events as threats. The calming voice of reason is drowned out, leaving you stuck in a loop of worry. Irritability rises because your brain's resources are spent managing perceived threats. Small annoyances feel overwhelming, and emotional reactivity takes over. Over time, this imbalance can lead to depression, as key mood-regulating chemicals are depleted. Chronic stress can create a sense of helplessness and persistent sadness. These emotional struggles reflect real changes in your brain, but understanding the cause is the first step toward healing. Here's the hopeful truth: your brain can heal. Neuroplasticity means your brain is always capable of change and recovery. Chronic stress carves deep paths of anxiety, but you can forge new trails of calm and resilience. Every time you learn or practice a new skill, you're rewiring your brain. Targeted habits can reverse stress damage, strengthening the prefrontal cortex and regrowing the hippocampus. Activities like exercise and learning boost neurogenesis, the birth of new brain cells. You can literally grow back what stress has worn down. You're not a passive victim, you're an active participant in your brain's health. The brain you have today isn't the one you're stuck with. By choosing positive habits, you guide your brain's rewiring. Healing is built into your biology. Empowerment starts with understanding neuroplasticity. Your brain is ready for change. So, how do you help your brain heal? The tools are simple and accessible. Mindfulness and meditation train your prefrontal cortex, calming the amygdala and restoring balance. Just a few minutes a day can rewire your brain for calm. Physical exercise boosts blood flow and BDNF, promoting new brain cell growth and protecting against stress damage. Sleep is essential. During deep sleep, your brain repairs itself and consolidates memories. Prioritize sleep with a relaxing routine and aim for 7-9 hours nightly. Keep learning. New skills and challenges stimulate neuroplasticity and build resilience. Social connection is a powerful stress buffer. Time with loved ones releases oxytocin and calms your brain. Stress isn't a life sentence. By building these habits, mindfulness, exercise, sleep, learning, and connection, you can help your brain heal and thrive. The power to change your brain is in your hands.